Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Reskia Walia from class BG3B and list number 11. And in this video, my friends and I will discuss about conditional sentence. Well, what are conditional sentence and how do you use them? Watch this video until it's finished. There are many types of text and sentences in English that need to be well known about their functions and usage. One of them is conditional sentence. Have you ever heard of conditional sentence before? In order to use it correctly, let's know how the meaning and examples of using conditional sentence. You need to know that conditional sentences actually have several types whose conditions turns out to be different. Instead of getting confused, let's understand more the conditional sentences types 0, 1, 2, and 3. In simple terms, a conditional sentence is a compound sentence that contains conditions regarding a supposition, imagine, or an event that has not yet happened. In English sentences, this conditional sentence begins with if as a sign that the condition has not yet occurred. The conditional sentence form is if clause plus mean clause. If you notice, the if clause is part of conditional sentence. Meanwhile, the mean clause usually contains the consequences or results of the previous proposition conditions. I think that is all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Reza Ramadan. So next is I'm going to explain about conditional types from 0 to 1. So in conditional sentence have 4 types just like Rizky Awalia was mentioned before. Conditional 0, 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to explain the conditional sentence type 0 and 1. So the first is I'm going to explain the 0 conditional. The 0 conditional is called the factual conditional. If I get sick, I'm going to the doctor. We have the if clause with the present simple and the simple present as the main result. If this happened, then this is what happened. 0 conditional sentences are commonly used when talking about habits, facts, and truth. Here's other example. If you put ice in your drink, it melts. As simple as that. And the next is the first conditional. The first conditional shows an if statement about the future event. If the event happens in the future, then another event will happen. Here's an example. If I get a good grade on this test, I will get a job. If the first statement comes true, then the other statements will also come true. So we use if with the present simple and will with the verb plus infinity. Here's is other examples. If it rains, the party will be cancelled. If the weather is good, we will all have fun. If you do not complete your homework, you will get a bad grade. I think that's all from me. The next types is gonna explained by my college. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Shahrul Jam, and you can call me Shahrul. And the matter I will be explaining is second conditional sentence and the third conditional sentence. The first, second conditional sentence are type of conditional sentence that are used when the result of consequence only has hope of coming true even though the possible is very small. So it can be said that this second type of preposition sentence may not necessarily happen, but it can also come true. In this sentence form, the formula used is if plus simple past, or where would, could, might, and bare infinitive. The use of word could, might serve to explain how much a conditional will occur. For example, sentence is, if I inherit $1 million, I would travel in the moon. If I own a zoo, I might the people interact with the animals more. And the last, if I were you, I would continue my study. Okay, and the last material I will explain is the third conditional sentence. The third conditional sentence is a conditional sentence when a condition is not possible at all. This can describe it as an impossible condition or just a dream or imagination. In this third type of conditional sentence, the form of the sentence uses the past perfect, which is equipped with auxiliary modals such as would, could, and should. The formula used is if plus past perfect, would, should, and could, plus have plus past participle. For example of sentence is, if you had remembered to invite me, I would have to attend your party. If you had told me you needed a ride, I would have left earlier. And if I located the car, the thief wouldn't have stolen my car. I think that's all for me. Thank you.